Stress is one of the greatest threats to our existence. Chinese masters regard stress as a low-grade energy that drains a person's life force, causing strain on the organs and instability of the mind. The audience analysis showed a high stress level of 56% of you uptight daily, and everyone uptight at least once a week. Duke Ellington once said, "I merely took the energy it takes to pout and wrote some blues." Mind, body, spirit awareness can be the key to a satisfying existence. My purpose is to elevate this awareness through relaxing exercises like going to the beach, meditation, and non-judgmental thought. Beach there, this is definitely going to be rough. It's my first main cook-em-up remedy. Nature is all around you at the beach, and you all said you like this. It is in the calming, methodical motion of the sounds and of the waves. You get in the water, and you're enveloped with the entire movement. It is in the small animals you hear flying overhead and see swimming close by. And in the shell you step on and jump for fear of losing your foot. Nature emanates from the sun that nurtures life in every living creature. And if we are lucky enough to slow down our minds sufficiently, we will feel fully our connection to it all. Beach therapy is a great time for that family or group activity that you all said you enjoyed. And the best part is that the event can revolve around being centered and practicing this mind-body awareness of ourselves. My second main cook-em-up remedy is to practice mind-body spirit awareness through meditative exercises. Now, a bunch of you said you had taught some of this before, but I can't imagine it really hurt anybody. I'm going to ask you guys to bear with me, because a lot of people want to resist this at first. I understand, but fight it. Go with me. It's called guided imagery. The practice of the inner smile is part of the ancient yoga tradition. How to practice your inner smile. Begin by closing your eyes. Feel the eyelids touch. Focus attention on your mouth. Notice where the two lips lightly touch. Recall someone or something that brings a genuine smile to your face, to your lips. Let the positive energy from the memory turn up the corners of your mouth. Lift the cheek muscles and crank up the corner of your eyes. Radiate the smile up to your eyes. First the left one, then the right one. Radiate the energy up to your left ear. Now send it to the right. Smile into your brain. Smile into your tongue. Imagine the smiley feeling filling your mouth. Send the smile down into your voice box. Smile down to your heart. Send your heart thanks for all that it does for you. Feel your heart smile back. Smile that warm, healing energy to a spot that wants a little extra help there. Finish by smiling back up into both eyes. This is a perfect exercise because you can do it with your family and friends. Joan Borisensko, PhD, suggests similar exercises like progressive muscle relaxation, diaphragmatic breathing, and mindful walking. Much of our need for such relaxation stems from the reactive judgments that we make almost every move. That is why my last main cook-em-up remedy is non-judgmental thought. This concept was even taught to us in the first weeks of this class by Rebecca. She said, withhold judgments, respect the speaker. Herbert Benson, MD, tells us the judgments register a threat in our mind. Brian Luke Seward, PhD, says that we need to learn to respond rather than react. He tells us to learn to be comfortable with all our actions and to refine our expectations. Washing dishes is a piece I got from a book by an author named Thich Nhat Hanh. The book's called Pieces Every Step. I'd like to read it to you now. To my mind, the idea that doing the dishes is unpleasant can occur only when you aren't doing the dishes. Once you're standing there in front of the sink with your sleeves rolled up and your hands in the warm water, it's really quite pleasant. I enjoy taking my time with each dish, being fully aware of the dish, the water, and each movement of my hands. I know that if I hurry in order to eat dessert sooner, the time of washing dishes would be unpleasant and not worth living. That would be a pity, for each minute, each second of life is a miracle. The dishes themselves and the fact that we are here washing them are miracles. If I am incapable of washing dishes joyfully, if I want to finish them quickly so I can go have dessert, I will be equally incapable of enjoying my dessert. With the fork in my hand, I will be thinking of what to do next, and the texture and the flavor of the dessert, together with the pleasure of eating it, will be lost. I will always be dragged into the future and never able to live in the present moment. Each thought, each action in the sunlight of awareness becomes sacred. I must confess it takes me a bit longer to do the dishes, but I live fully in every moment, and I am happy. Washing the dishes is at the same time a means and an end. That is, not only do we do the dishes in order to have clean dishes, we also do the dishes to live fully in each moment while washing them. I feel this is a perfect example of practice for avoiding judgmental thought. The other one is the breathing room. This is kind of a far-fetched concept from what we're used to in our society, because it just doesn't lend itself to it. But I thought it was a great idea. I'd like to tell you the whole story, but I have to kind of pick out some main points due to time. He starts, we have a room for everything: eating, sleeping, watching TV, but no room for mindfulness. He proposes that we could set up a small space in our homes that is respected and not violated by anger, shouting, or things of the sort. He also suggests that we could put a beautiful sounding bell in the room, and when we hear this, when we feel stress building within, we can go in the room and invite the bell to sound, as he puts it. He paints a scenario where you and a loved one have an argument, and your spouse, knowing the best thing to do, goes into the room. You hear the bell sound and know to stop what you're doing and breathe. You feel better, and you may smile thinking of your loved one who knows what to do when he or she gets angry. You feel better, and you may smile knowing what your beloved one knows to do when he or she gets angry. That's wonderful. Not many people do that. Suddenly a feeling of tenderness arises, and you feel much better. Your child, who witnessed the scene, knew that a kind of tempest was going to break. She withdrew to her room, closed the door, and silently waited. But instead of a storm, she heard the bell, and she understood what was going on. She felt so relieved and wanted to show her appreciation, so she went slowly to the breathing room and opened the door, quietly entered, and sat down beside your spouse to show her support. He or she was ready to go, but since your child was there, he sounded the bell again. Once again, you heard it and felt like joining them this time. This is a beautiful scene. If you are very wealthy, you can buy expensive paintings for the living room, but it will be less beautiful than this scene in the breathing room. We can all definitely agree that we are surrounded by stressful, competitive society. If we want to avoid such competition and state of unrest, we must let go of our battles. Through consciousness of our mind, body, and spirit, we can become capable of letting these battles go. We must take time in every moment to enjoy our life and our surroundings. We must see to it that we are happy, for no one else will do this. We can use exercises like going to the beach, meditation, and non-judgmental thought. Mind, body, spirit awareness can be the key to satisfying existence. Yes. Stuff. I got a bunch of my material from. I wasn't going to give it to you until afterwards now, because I knew you could read that.